everyone, my name is Regina and this is my protest research vlog for my New Media 246 class. In this vlog, I will be sharing my experience of researching the protests surrounding Planned Parenthood, as well as sharing first-hand accounts from protesters. I chose to document this kind of protest because it is more of a long-tail protest, meaning that it happens day in and day out, even if the protesters do not come out in large numbers. The Hempstead, New York location of Planned Parenthood is frequently a place of protest for those who don't believe that people should have the right to an abortion, which is a constitutionally protected right as determined by the Supreme Court in the case of Roe v. Wade in 1973. This case determined that according to the 14th Amendment's Due Process Clause, there is a right to privacy provided that protects a pregnant woman's right to choose whether or not to have an abortion. It was not at all difficult to get a protester to speak on camera, and the protesters were very comfortable speaking in a public space. The First Amendment protects these protesters' rights to peacefully assemble on the public sidewalk in front of this Planned Parenthood location, and I thought it was really interesting to see the First Amendment in action this way. I spoke to two protesters, Kevin and Dolores, about why they protest. I had to keep redirecting them, as you'll see in the clip, because they did not really believe that they were protesting. Their faces are blurred and their voices are distorted to protect their anonymity. Do you think that this is a valuable form of protest? What are you doing here today?
Well, yeah, we're protesting for the unborn, for the innocent one. We believe that life is precious, that, you know, God is the giver of life, and we should respect every human being since the moment of conception. There's scientifically proven that, you know, since the moment of conception is already a human being. So, you know, we're doing a peaceful protest here.
Yeah, so this is the use of your First Amendment rights. You're peacefully assembling. Do you think it's a good use of them?
Well, yeah, but more importantly, we feel obligated by God to defend the defenseless. We feel that women are being deceived here at probably the most vulnerable in their lives.
Yeah, so you're out here spreading activism so that they can know everything.
I wouldn't call it activism. We're trying to give them the truth. We want to bring them in for a free pregnancy test. Everything we do is free, and it's like this with every pregnancy center around the country that's always located near Planned Parenthood. We want the girls to see our free sign, to come in, see the fetal development, see their ultrasound, and learn about the ramifications of an abortion. They are much more likely to become infertile or have a miscarriage or get breast cancer later. Women who have an abortion have a 6 times greater rate of suicide. They have subsequent relationship problems. We don't fault women who had an abortion. We fault the providers. They are deceiving, they're making money, they know what they're doing.
Thank you for speaking with me. Do you have anything else to add?
Yeah, well, there was an ambulance today that, I don't know what happened. I hope nothing happened, but usually I can say this. A woman gave me a testimony that she lives next door, and she says that usually the ambulance comes when nobody's here, and they take the woman dead from the back door over there with the, you know, the white, you know, whatever they put on top, and they take them away. We never see ambulance coming in the daytime because they usually, if a woman, you know, die in the procedure, they don't want people to know, you know, because that's what we were protesting. Even if you see the movie Unplanned, they have all the information about, you know, what goes on in Planned Parenthood.
So you're protesting the lack of information?
Yeah, you know, I believe that you can't lie to somebody. I believe that if a woman is pregnant and she coming, you know, for whatever reason, they should tell her the truth about an abortion. You know, you have a conscience, as a human being, you know, you're killing your own blood, you know, that's not right. And it's all about money. They know it, you know, everybody knows it's all about money. They won't do an abortion for free. You gotta pay. That's what it's all about. But it was,
I believe that protest is a valuable form of civic engagement because it brings awareness to issues that concern society. Though I do not agree with the views of the protesters that I interviewed, I respect their right to protest as protected by the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. I think that protests can be a great way to spread information and educate audiences about social issues, which is a great way to be civically engaged. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you learned something from this video. I'd love to open up a conversation in the comments down below about what you thought about this video and what your opinion on the First Amendment is in relation to being civically engaged.